See, when you look at our country broadly in terms of GDP per capita, uh, I don't know the exact number, but I'm guessing it would be somewhere around $3,000 per person. Say China is 5 times or 4 times as much at $12,000, $13,000. The Western countries are probably about $30,000. So we've not had very much money relative to a global scale in our history up until now. So how does somebody know how to manage money if a vast majority of our country has not had the opportunity to earn a really decent wage up until now? So why financial literacy is lower in India is a no-brainer, because people have historically not had the money. A vast majority of our country still does not have the money to invest. All these things that I'm talking about, diversification, trade a certain thing, even things like open a demat account or a bank account, we are talking to a very small subset of people, right? It's not what India truly is.
Yeah.
It's a pity. It has to change, and there have to be more opportunities for people to get out of whatever they are in and do jobs that pay more, do jobs that are more fulfilling, and lead a lifestyle where they have access to many different things. Hopefully that happens. We can't do much about it. I could even assign some blame in one way or another to our system of pedagogy, our education system. We end up teaching a kid how to get a job, and we spend 10, 15 years doing that. But we don't spend any time teaching him how to, manage the money he gets once he gets a job and starts earning a wage. So that definitely has to change too. And it has to start at a much younger age, I feel. I think it has to be taught in middle school, in high school, practically how to, manage money. What is a bond? How do companies go IPO? How is the equity market designed? How does one invest in gold? What are the fundamentals of commodities? These are great subjects for us to teach our kids and the future generations of tomorrow. And I think it's something that should be implemented at a much younger age. Well, online, see, the advent of internet has opened up so much, right? Every single word that I said just now, you could probably Google or YouTube and you would find 100 times more information than you actually need. So seek out, these things online. There are plenty of people who are providing access to great quality education material for free. I remember I used to look up Coursera a lot. They keep updating. I think they're a great place. I'm sure there are many others. Like my little experience with the paid education apps in India, honestly, the experience is abysmal. Like, it's horrible. People charge more money for what is available freely online in a package which is worse off than the freely available stuff online. So,
where at least 75% of the population is literate, but only 24% of the adult population is financially literate, meaning only 24% of Indian adults understand the fundamentals of saving, investment, debt, and budgeting. 50% of Indians save 0 to 20% of their earnings/salary. Then there are Indians who contribute to the 18,000 crore plus rupees lying unclaimed in banks by saving too much and dying with money in the bank. We are either overspending or oversaving. We don't know how to handle our money better. The answer to that lies in our school classrooms. In class 8, we are taught how to calculate cost price and selling price. We are taught how to find answers to questions like this one. We are taught how to calculate simple interest by multiplying P with R and T and dividing the sum by 100. And this sums up our financial literacy. We know theories, but not the application. We are taught calculation, but not how to make decisions in money matters. We take money-related calls every day. How many times a day do we calculate the area of a triangle or the value of X? No puns intended. Today in Maharashtra, only 17% of the population is financially literate, 32% in Delhi, 21% in West Bengal. Then you have Chhattisgarh, Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Bihar, Haryana, Gujarat, Jharkhand, Karnataka, Sikkim, and Nagaland, and 13% in Punjab. Overall, the financial literacy rate of India is 24%. China's financial literacy rate is just as bad, 28%. Russia, 38%. Brazil, 35%. South Africa, 42%. BRICS is a mess when it comes to financial literacy. Developed countries aren't much better off. 38% of US households have credit card debt. 33% of American adults have saved $0 for retirement. The lack of financial literacy is a global problem. Most of us end up turning to our friends and family for matters of personal finance. Many of us do not even know anyone who knows finance. What should we do? Fix the basics. The answer again lies in our school classrooms. It's there that we should start talking finances. We must include financial literacy in school curriculum. It will help people understand economics, understand loans, interest, investment, budgeting. Today, many students take high-interest loans for college, spend much of their salary repaying debt. They fail to save, take credit cards to meet their expenses, and get trapped in a cycle of borrowing and paying off. Today, the concept of budget is alien to many millennials, even older people. It's hard for most people to follow simple steps like determining income, calculating expenses, setting realistic saving goals, and tracking them. A survey found that 72% of Indians are unaware of how much to put aside or invest in order to achieve financial freedom. 76% said that there's a need for more education in the financial planning space. 51% of millennials said that their level of personal finance knowledge is holding them back from making financial progress. Financial literacy helps you make that progress. It helps you maintain a healthy credit score. In many countries, it is hard to even get a rental apartment if you do not have a good credit score. Recruiters, too, take credit scores into account. Financial literacy can also improve a person's standard of living. Estimates say that you need at least $1 million to retire. This is if you want to live 30 years without working. Financial literacy can help you make smart investments without having to be frugal. You see, the key to a good life is not saving aimlessly. It is smart investments. If you're worried about future medical expenses, take life-term insurance that include medical covers. And frankly, I'm not an expert on finances, but I can share what some experts have told me. They say, start investing early, diversify your portfolio, divide your goals into short-term and long-term. A vacation or a new fridge could be a short-term goal. Retirement and a house in the hills is a long-term goal. Your child's college and bequest, again, your long-term goal. This is just the tip of financial literacy. It's a subject that we must all deep dive into. And now is the time to start. We've all heard stories about COVID victims who have passed away, leaving behind a pile of debt for their families. Many have mortgaged their family homes, many their cars and businesses. Financial planning can help avoid such crises. And more countries are now realizing this. In the United States, 21 states have compulsory financial literacy. New Jersey is the latest. In Australia, financial education has been embedded in school curriculum. Russia has introduced financial education programs for students of class 2 to 11. But the two countries that take the most pride in their education systems, India and the United Kingdom, are yet to push for mandatory financial literacy programs. What should you do if you're watching us from a country that does not offer financial literacy in school? Go online. There are many courses on fundamental finance. Many of these courses are free. No matter what your age is, it's never too late to learn. Educate yourself, educate others, see how to maximize your savings.